You bastard. Screw it. We're starting it when he's not even in the game yet.
He's going to have to walk in.
He's going to be
walking
in.
of shame.
Do the walk. Do that walk of shame. That's right. Hug on, son.
I'm not.
We're just going for it. I got a flaming snowman and I don't give a crap. The alien dude says we're doing it.
It still says Kyle's at main menu.
Don't join me. Talk to Dave's guy. I can't do anything. I'm in the camera. I literally could not do anything. We're on my server. Join Dave.
Yeah, join me.
I can't even join Dave.
Why can't you join Dave?
I don't know. It won't let me.
Dave, invite him.
Give me a second. Yep, that's exactly what I was doing.
It's all going wrong at the beginning. Everything's
all going south. So south.
Two of us. The Mothman thing behind me makes it look like I have bunny ears.
Yeah, there's probably a lot that's like probably hiding what we're actually doing. But I sent you an invite to join the game.
It says I'm not allowed on the server because I'm not friends with the owner.
Lazy sucker. Where is he? You're gonna have to leave the camera and you're gonna have to
a game. I sent you an invite. Let's see what that says. You're gonna have to back out even further. There you go. He's coming in. But you're not. If Dave ran downstairs right now and closed the door, you couldn't get in.
Oh yes, that would be funny. I did. I closed
the door. I can't get in.
I closed it when I came in. Oh.
Fuck me.
He's late as hell to the show.
Yeah, he is. He's been locked out with everything.
Not loud.
Man, what if that donut seat is not facing the right direction? That means that he cannot sit down in it.
We already tried the donut seat. It is right.
Okay, we fixed it? Okay, I don't remember.
Yeah, we fixed it. When you first put it in there, I tried it out, and we fixed it.
I didn't remember if we worked on it or not. That's great.
Motherfucker's facing the wrong goddamn direction.
He just spends the whole time facing the wrong way.
Yep. You're stuck there, buddy. Sucker. Sit on it. That's what you get.
That's what you get, son.
Oh, that's what I get for being late.
Yeah.
I know. You're coming in half hour late. Running late. I got a new sheep squatch on my table. We appreciate you, sheep squatch. Zero love for sheep squatch.
I'm coming.
Screw that guy.
Amanda's going to be watching Godzilla and Kong. So.
It's going to be loud.
You're watching what?
Godzilla and Kong. Oh, shit.
Nope. She's watching the first Godzilla.
Oh, like the OG Godzilla? 1965, like...
No.
Takamichi.
She's talking about the new...
the new... still good.
2014.
I cannot even...
doesn't look like a T-Rex.
Oh, my God, yeah. Not the one where not the P. Diddy video.
No.
The P. Diddy video. Was he Puff Daddy then, or P. Diddy?
He might have been P. Diddy.
Yeah, I think he was P. Diddy.
I have to Google that. Is it like Puff Daddy and Jimmy Page? Godzilla video, right?
I think it was Puff Daddy and Jimmy Page.
Yeah, it is Jimmy Page. Yeah, it's Puff Daddy.
Oh, man.
It was still Puff Daddy back then.
Puff Daddy.
But yeah,
that movie was bad. No, the new ones are great.
Yeah, well, she's watching it, so I wouldn't be surprised if my mind goes elsewhere trying to fucking...
Dude, you gotta learn to focus. You gotta learn to focus here, guy.
I gotta go into...
We're doing things.
Podcast studio.
Yeah, it's already recording. This is all going to be part of the recording. I'm leaving this. This whole thing. Screw it. I don't care. Just leave it all in there.
So late. I gotta get back. Did Dave open the door? Oh, that's a fucking wall. Oh, shit.
Dave, did you invite him to the team? You'd be stuck downstairs knocking. Why can't you?
Knocking.
It won't let me. Mute, send message, view profile, block for session, remove friend, report player.
What?
It won't let
What?
me.
You
Yep,
open the door, Dave.
I will.
Get out of here.
Can't even be
Jeez,
part
I'll
of
sit
the
here all by
team.
myself.
I can't even be
Open
part
the
of the
door.
team. Dave
Hey, guy.
locking me out.
Dave locked you out of here.
I locked your ass out.
If I had my skill level up, man, I'd open the damn door myself. But
Man, it should make you wanted. Doesn't have to kill you on camera.
Hey,
Have to put a hit on your ass. Dave will have to kill you. It'll be a bloodbath.
it won't let me invite him to team.
nope.
That's fine. Come sit down.
Fuck it.
You don't need to be part of the team to be visible. Here he comes, moonwalking in through the front. Hey, cue the Price is Right music. Nice sitting at the same time action.
All
Right?
right.
Got
That
that
was-
shit down on point.
Coordinated. Jesus. I need to make a little logo for the podcast over the alien guy's head.
Right?
He needs his own logo. He's part of a team.
He's part of that team. That's a sweet sheep squash.
But if you
Yeah,
do
isn't it?
that, he's got to go to every one of our places. So he's at all places. He'll
He's like
be
a
just
new member.
Yeah, he's like the new member of the like group and everything else. He's like that little guy that everyone talks to.
We're not doing a podcast. We're all here as intervention for alien guy.
Yeah.
Alien
Right.
guy
None of
intervention.
this- Just sitting here and talk about the alien guy. That's all it's about. But yeah, she's watching Godzilla.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Yes,
Want to know
I
the
love
weird
that
thing about that movie? I'm going to blow your mind. Ken, ready to look at that movie different? That movie
Okay.
is Quicksilver and guess who else? Scarlet Witch. They're dating. That's the mother and the father.
Oh Jesus.
That was made right before Age of Ultron.
Oh man, this is gonna fuck with me so
It's
hard.
the guy that's in the main character, not the scam from Breaking Bad guy, but the other guy, the army kid. That's Quicksilver.
Oh,
That
man, you
ruined
just-
that whole. I looked at him. I was like, "Son of a bitch!" That is both of them. I love that movie. So it was like, "Oh no, army guy, chaos, just going on." Pans over, monster fight.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I love it. I love it so
Oh.
much.
I'm gonna watch it, and then I'm gonna watch him.
You gotta watch Kong Skull Island.
I've seen Kong Skull Island. Yeah.
I, like
I
Kong
wasn't
Skull Island.
I wasn't a big fan of it because I don't like a lot of the military presence that was there. Seemed kind of redundant.
Yeah. Kong movies are hard. They've been done a lot. I mean, so have Godzilla movies. Don't get me wrong.
Oh god,
Yeah, but-
Godzilla's movie's been down forever.
The fact that it no longer looks like a mutated T-Rex, we're good.
Yeah, I mean, everyone was like, "Oh, it's not a guy in a suit, so at least it's something." Then they're like, "Damn, there's some big old doofy looking T-Rex thing." It's like, "Go back to the guy in the suit." Holy shit! And then this one came out, and they're like, "We got to make a new Godzilla. What's he look like?" Someone went up to him, and they're like, "Make his ass thick as fuck." They're like, "What? Like his neck should be a circumference of the planet."
Are you
What?
seeing the Dragon
He's-
Zord from
He's
the
a
Green
thick
Ranger?
boy. That dude
There's
comes out of the
Godzilla.
water. He's chunky as hell.
Oh,
He's got the gut going. He's still like running along. And you're like, what? He's gonna lay the weight down.
nope.
Sit your ass down, Dave.
Nope.
Sit down.
Gotta go. This is got no.
I did not come here to talk about a fat Godzilla.
Godzilla should look like the goddamn Dragon Zord.
He should look
From
like a meat
Power
cake.
Rangers.
A solid meat pile.
Yes.
This is how he has to look. And
It's just a
it would be wrong to not have him have like that little head on those beefy ass body.
right.
He can strut it in and just Rex face everywhere. The second one's awesome. It was
He
just
looks
like,
like
oh,
a T-Rex and a Stegosaurus had horrible sex, and that's the child they bared for
or would it
everybody
be
to
good
see.
sex because the big spikes on the Stegosaurus would give the T-Rex something to hold on to.
Oh yeah.
His little stubby arms. It would actually
Oh
work
yeah.
better.
It would work better, but I'm just saying that's how you got it. That's where they took it. I'm telling you.
It was rough and violent sex. It was ugly.
That's how they do it. They're like, how would that look? They're like, maybe that's the way we should make Godzilla. Like, because that would work perfectly. We'll take these two creatures, we'll throw them together, and it will be just one pissed off radioactive machine.
I love the scene in the first Godzilla movie where the water level changes like drastically.
As he gets out, yeah, it just starts dropping.
He gets out of the pool, all the water's missing.
Yep.
Guy getting out of the pool.
And then he belly flops to leave. Oh! And nobody, they should have panned one dude and be like, shit! He just dude's like, whoosh, whoosh. All the boats go up like 120 feet on a wave. And they're like, what? Killed me.
Oh,
that movie's great. Because it's literally just like, oh man, this guy's trying to survive. What's happening to this place? Oh, you're not really interested in him. Pan the camera to the right, monster fight. And then they're like, yeah, monster fight. And then they're like, oh, okay, let's go back check on those stupid humans. You're going to get squished. And then they show him, like, oh no, he's stressed out because his wife. Don't care. Monster fight.
Monster fight.
I wanted to be the director, or he's just like, go to the right a little. Show Godzilla in the background. Kicking the shit out of that thing. Have him kick him. Kick him in the face. He's got stubby legs. Make him lean on his tail and kick him. I don't care how he does it. Kick him.
Yeah.
Gotta do it like a kangaroo.
Like, make him go in the water. Like, in the new trailer, I didn't watch Godzilla vs. King Kong. I started to watch it, but in the new trailer, it shows Godzilla with, like, webby hands.
Yeah.
He has, like, web fingers, so I don't know if he, like, evolves.
Well, he lives in a radioactive trench, so...
Yeah, he lives in Atlantis.
Well,
like a weird tribe or something's down there. It's like a whole city where they like worshipped him, which is weird. I don't know.
They're all Japanese.
Oh, of course they're all Japanese. It's got a main Japanese. I just love the Japanese guy that's in it. He's just like, oh, let's let him fight. Nobody else. And everyone's like, oh no, we can't do that. You know, there was somebody that was just like, hell yeah, let's let him fucking fight.
We can't let him fight. Who the fuck's gonna stop him?
It's like, oh, let's just watch that. It's like, get me a freaking like helicopter, a solid mile up. I need to see this shit.
Right? I want to be able to see this.
If this was like real life, somebody would be putting that shit on pay-per-view.
Oh, fuck yeah.
There'd be someone making money off it.
Oh god, yes.
Just
definitely
watch Godzilla slap that shit out of this weird movie.
Fight's going down in 20 minutes. $100 a ticket.
Whoever gets in there and touches Godzilla's big toe during the fight gets $1 million.
Right?
If you can survive the fight, you win.
So dude's leaving.
And out alive, we'll give you some money.
Bring us one scale off of Godzilla. It's like the size of a Honda. He's weaving through like radioactive freaking laser beams and shit. It's like American Ninja Warrior, but all on Godzilla's foot.
I'm gonna die.
With Terry Crews narrating it.
Oh my god.
Terry Crews is doing a show with Bear Grylls.
Really?
I don't know if you guys seen the Bear Grylls show. It's awesome.
Bear Grylls, I've seen it, but he no longer works with Discovery. Told Discovery to kiss his ass.
Yeah.
They're like, can you do something else? And he's like, hell no.
No, it's what he does.
It's like
he takes like celebrities and people out like places, and then he kind of does like a podcast interview type deal, but they're like out doing nature stuff. He does it with Obama.
Yep.
He does a podcast while doing his survival shit.
Yeah, basically.
I will make sure you make it to the helicopter in 3 days.
You know for damn sure.
Talk to my ass.
You know for damn sure when he did a survival show with Obama, it was not a survival show.
Oh god, no.
That motherfucker had a small army follow him probably.
Oh yeah, for sure. They definitely, and he probably had seals just following him around.
There's someone on phone just being like, "I dare a fucking bear to jump out. I dare one. I will shoot a freaking moose. I will shoot a bear. I will wrestle an endangered dinosaur. I don't care. Like, I dare it."
Yeah, but
100% Secret Service still.
Him and Discovery no longer are partners.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It is what it is.
Dude still got a career. He's not drinking his own pee anymore.
No longer drinking my own urine, so I'm good.
Oh, what the hell am I hearing about?
I have no idea.
Anybody else hear about DMX?
No.
I saw something briefly about it.
He's on life support.
Yeah.
They're saying he's OD'd or whatever. But the news is getting caught in shit because they're like kind of trying to sugarcoat it. Like, we all know DMX does drugs.
Oh no.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
Like, we're not surprised.
He went to jail for fighting dogs. Not surprised he does drugs.
Dude does all kinds of stupid shit. He does freaking like crack. Like, he does all kinds of dumb shit. It was like when ODB died.
Right.
We all collectively as a community did, oh, that sucks, but we're not surprised.
We're not surprised that we knew that was
going to happen. 90s freaking rapper. Yeah, he did drugs, lots of them.
Did nothing but drugs. That's how he lived. Yeah, he's in the hospital. I guess he overdosed or something.
Not surprised.
Not surprised at all. So I was browsing. Well, this is what happened yesterday. You guys know I saw something.
Yep.
An unopened, fresh in the box with the plastic, and it's graded, original NES Mario game sold for $660,000.
Oh.
The person forgot about the game in his attic. Bought it back in 1987. It came with the console. This is like, doesn't make sense. It comes in the box with the console. He took it out of the box with the console, never opened it.
Oh,
what the fuck did he play that day?
Yeah. His parents must have been mad. Richard, like, here's a couple other games. You know we don't want to play Mario.
There were no other games at the time. There was Mario and Duck Hunt. That's all you had.
I think they had a few games because I do.
No, when it first came out, I think it was
out.
No, I don't think Zelda was out.
Came out. All you
We're talking. I mean,
all you had
was just
Mario
crazy.
Duck Hunt.
Like, we're talking still in the cardboard box with the sealing on the cardboard box. Everything inside, never touched, never opened.
Hey, it could happen.
He just found it.
We're talking back in that time. The console went for like $100.
Oh hell no, it didn't. NES came out at $1,000.
Oh, sorry,
$1,000.
But that's a lot of money.
Only rich kids got NES. Poor kids got Sega.
You didn't get an extra game. Oh, it came with a game. But you had.
Games were still $80 back then. They were like $65 to $80.
Yeah.
Somebody, not just somebody, but tons of people paid $80 for E.T. Games were stupid expensive back then. It wasn't necessary.
What the fuck did he play if he didn't play Mario?
I have no idea. Maybe he just looked at it and did, so what's his box do? No, it doesn't turn on. What the hell goes inside it? What's this hole in the front for? What the hell is this all about?
What's this flap for? What goes in here? What the fuck is all this? Can't figure out how to hook it all up and turn it on.
Yeah, he doesn't know what the hell it is. Like, screw it. Play it. So, like, my thing is, like, you had to have some kind of a game. And it sucks because NES has 706 different games. And that 706 is probably a quarter of that is good games.
If you're lucky.
If you're freaking lucky, all right?
If you're lucky.
So this dude took, like, one of the best games.
What did I just get myself into?
You literally didn't play the best game. Did he pick up a trash game as the first game?
I don't know, but Gauntlet came out at the same time, I do believe. So they might have gotten the Gauntlet series with it. and put in
There
you with
was no such thing as a Gauntlet series then. It was just Gauntlet.
Well, yeah. So
was it Gauntlet? I thought it was.
I do believe
Ghost and Goblins.
I
think Ghost and Goblins was
Gauntlet.
the first Gauntlet game.
Because I know the black ones that are like Gauntlet and the Zelda and stuff like that, those are all part of the original set that came out.
Well, the black ones, I wish I knew this when we were younger. That's something that I kind of like dove into. Those are Tengen. Yep. Tengen's a company that made those black cases, and they got sued by Nintendo because they were copyright infringement on the cases. So technically, it was they were taking Nintendo's game, buying the chip, putting it inside their case, and selling it.
Okay, sorry. A lot of games released at the same time.
Yeah, but Tengen got sued, and those games were like super. But Gauntlet came out in the black case and the gray. And that was the problem because Nintendo now had competition. Yeah. We all know you don't compete with Nintendo.
No. Well, that's why Zelda came out with the gold packs and the gray packs too.
Yep.
Like
so people black ones disappeared after a while.
What?
What was that, Ken?
I bet you he got Kung Fu.
Why? Why you say
because the games that released are 10-Yard Fight, Baseball, Clue Clue Land, whatever the fuck that is.
Ah, Clue Clue Land.
Yeah.
You've played Clue Clue Land.
Excite Bike.
Excite Bike, you could have gotten that.
Golf.
Yeah.
Gyromite.
Gyromite.
Hogan's Alley.
Hogan's Alley was good. That was freaking good.
Climber.
Ice Climber was mad.
Kung
Fu. Lay down the Kung Fu. I hear that shit in my sleep still.
Rad Racer.
No, Mach Rider.
Mach Rider.
Oh, you sit your ass down, DP.
Wasn't me. I'm not the only one. Yeah.
I hit the wrong stick.
Yeah, that's what she said, but
Whoa, Jesus Christ, that's a hell of a wrong stick. There's one thing wrong hole, but found the wrong stick? How rich was he?
Another one. Right. Pinball, Stack Up, Mario Brothers, Tennis, Wild Gunman, and Wrecking Crew. Those are all the original games that were released at the same time as the system.
See,
that makes sense.
It makes sense. Like, there's definitely some in there. If he was a sports kid, maybe that's probably
sports.
Like, because
baseball wasn't.
Bo Jackson was around the time when that was made, so and all kids idolized Bo Jackson. Techno Bowl had Bo Jackson.
Yeah, Techno Bowl
Bo
was
Jackson was good in Techno Bowl, and you couldn't play fucking with Bo Jackson because it was considered cheating.
It was cheating. The coding was wrong.
Bo
Jackson was untouchable if you stand on the sideline.
Yep.
His character didn't exist. The game didn't process him. So you just grinded that top line like it's going out of style. You burnt a little silver and brown line in the top of your TV. Doing that shit.
Yep. Just stay right next to it.
The Raiders got one good game. That was it. Everything from there went to shit. Every other game. Madden came out, they're like, no, we're going to really show them how garbage this is. They're like, but you're a coach. Couldn't have snuck us something? Asshole.
Right, couldn't give us something though. Yeah, teachers like
a cheat code or something. No, you're going to make us look bad in your game.
Madden came out and he treated him like the ugly stepchild.
Very good.
There's no favoritism. You guys suck.
You guys suck. That's the end of it. No, everybody else is going to see it now.
So I was thinking, after I saw that, and I was like, $660,000. Somebody bought that.
Yep.
Now, what the hell game would I pay $660,000 for?
GoldenEye.
GoldenEye. Inbox, unopened, sealed.
GoldenEye.
Yeah, maybe GoldenEye. Like if somebody handed you a $650,000 check and said you can only buy one game with this. Maybe GoldenEye. Yeah, GoldenEye had a pretty big key moment in my life.
Either GoldenEye or the Super Nintendo freaking cart.
Super Nintendo Mario Kart in box. It only goes for about $4.50.
Yeah, which is why my first statement is GoldenEye.
GoldenEye is a legend. GoldenEye is one of those games.
You find that shit and the cartridge is all fucked up. It's sitting on the shelf, no box, no nothing, and you're still paying $150 for it.
Yeah.
You want to talk about the game that is almost impossible to find like that? Zelda in the gold cartridge,
still in the box, never opened.
Never opened.
The original watch battery exploded inside. Custom.
Right.
Original Duracell gone to shit.
That
is a legitimate fear. There's actually lawyers and people that Duracell has a rule that if a Duracell battery explodes inside your device, they will replace that device. Now, they made this a rule and they said it's for all Duracell batteries. Unfortunately, they didn't think about the stuff they had beforehand, and the original battery in the Zelda game is a Duracell.
Yep.
So, if somebody, some reason, gets one and it blows up, then technically Duracell has to find one and replace it. And there's all kinds of freaking rules. They're like, there's people where they were sent out to go find some of these games just to have them in case. It's crazy.
I need a new one.
Yeah. If you can prove it, anything you have. And if you could prove that you have to send it to them with the battery in there and the acid all freaking wrecked, and they will replace it. The original Zelda is worth a good chunk. Yeah, but I think it'd be either, like deep down, I want to say N64 Gauntlet Legends. That's just like a game that's fantastic, but it would never go for that price.
No, it would never go for that price. It was a good game.
It has to be a game that would go for that price, and it would have to be NES, and it would have to be like sealed in box like Olympics or something like that. NES Olympics never opened. They'd have to be somewhere around that range. I sucked.
What year did NES come out? 87?
End of 87 into 88.
End of 87, so that would have been 86 would have been what, the Winter Olympics, I think.
Yeah, well, the original Olympics game was winter game, so it was
so
speed skating. You kind of had to do that skiing shooting thing, whatever the fuck that's called.
Yeah, and then you had the where you did the flips with the
long jump
and everything.
Yeah,
the long jump and everything else like that.
I never freaking did that right. I never got the long jump right.
Yeah, it was so
Sega
nuts.
CD.
Sega CD. Ooh.
Double Dragon.
Double Dragon is a hot commodity on Sega CD, Super Nintendo, and NES. It's
Double
ridiculous.
Sega CD. Why? Because it's impossible to find.
Yeah, just about.
Did they only make a rarities? Few of those?
There was only a couple.
There were only a few. Dad had one, and then he sold his entire. When he got with Judy, he sold all of his freaking Sega Genesis shit.
Yeah, like our dad's an asshole. Hey,
that freaking guy. I know, right? Like, what was wrong with just being like, hey, I don't want it. Let's see if my kids want it.
You know, the amount of time.
I mean, really, like, my dad is not like an asshole. I can't say it that much, but he doesn't use his head sometimes.
Didn't use his head at all when he sold that shit.
No, he didn't use his senses at all. But at the same point, see, I was just watching. There's a really interesting documentary that's on Netflix. I haven't gotten through it because my TV's been being weird. But it's literally about, like, parents trying to understand kids liking video games. Like, how that generation, they played a couple of them, but they never understood, like, what they were.
Yeah.
And they're just, we're going back to the whole, like, you know, video games cause violence, all that bullshit that we went through in the 90s.
Exactly.
And which we're going through again. Somebody's still suing freaking Rockstar over Grand Theft Auto for causing violence.
Oh.
Which is insane, because GTA 5 is next level. GTA 5 is like, no, it's not shooting hookers anymore. It's like I'm driving my car on the moon while it's a hovercraft. Like, it's not even, like, close.
It's not.
Well, I know they have like this whole like GTA Online.
Yep, GTA Online is huge.
It is absolutely insane.
GTA is massive. It is probably the biggest game out right now. Well, sorry, not right now, but for the last decade. It's the same game they made for Xbox 360.
That's what I thought when I looked at it. Like I saw like Chance was playing on it and everything else like that. I was like, this looks so like GTA 5. He's like, it kind of is.
It is.
I'm like, but it's just world based, so everybody's somebody else. So they kind of fill the world with everybody, but they have this massive city.
Sit down, DP.
Ha, motherfucker.
He stood up. Yeah, sit your ass down. I'm
I
gonna
get to
invoke
be
your
that
donut
guy.
stool and give you a wooden stool. You can get a broken chair, son. No more chrome.
I get to be that guy this one.
Hey, last one I had the donut chair, so I was doing it. Now you get the donut chair.
Now I'm doing it.
GTA 5 is its own beast. I played it for a little, did some online.
I was never big into
GTA. Always feels like GTA, and if you have to be into that niche,
I have not played a GTA game that I enjoyed since San Andreas.
Oh, see, it's cool for like maybe like a day or so, and then I'm like, nah, I'm good, and I usually wind up never playing again.
But at least GTA never steered away from its like tactics of white people can't swim.
no racism ensued here, but black people can't swim. White people can. It was really fucked up. They even imply that shit in GTA 5. You play mostly white guys, but even the black guy, he doesn't do any water missions. It was really fucked up.
It's really messed up.
Oh, definitely.
GTA is a tough one. I started it. It's another game I never finished. I didn't like the characters in it. I didn't like playing 3 different guys just to get through the story. Didn't like the heist stuff. It really just bugged me. I have so many games I've started and I just haven't finished.
Yeah, well, that's kind of how it usually is. Like, you'll start a game, you'll get interested, and then you're like, hey, you give it a break for a minute, and then you go back to it, and you're like, oh, man, where did I leave off? And then
that's what I had to do with 76.
Fucks with you.
Yeah. I mean, we had to walk away from Fallout for a while just because it was almost unbearable.
Oh, God, before they did all the private servers and everything else like that, it was definitely unbearable to actually even, like, enjoy.
Yeah, it's all pre-Raider and Settler.
Yeah.
It was just too rough. And I'm glad I did walk away from it for a little, because then when I came back, it was like starting a new game again.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Except I already had some gear, so it was like I came back and I was like, oh, cool. It's different again.
Right,
kind of what I'm getting with Valheim right
now.
I'm playing Valheim, and then I come to Fallout, and I'm like, it's something different again.
Yep, that's kind of like what I'm doing. Like, I get a little bit of Fallout in, but like I think I played a lot of Fallout before, and now I'm just kind of like overdosing on Valheim. Like, it's kind of fun though. I'm always doing something different. I kind of get lost sometimes.
I'm dragging you guys to the dark side, getting into PC gaming.
PC gaming.
Steam is one of the greatest things ever. I don't care.
It's definitely interesting. Like, it's definitely like cool and all that stuff. It's definitely like a way of doing gaming in general.
Mr. DP needs to get a better computer so we can all play Fall Guy.
Yes. Fall Guy is great. I like playing every. Fall Guy is just fun and random. Like, Fall Guy is a really good, just laugh at him kind of thing.
It's a party game.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah, I gotta get a better computer, but that's gonna take some time.
A little bit better. Not crazy better. A little bit better.
Well, yeah. I gotta get something better because I've gotta get off Amanda's computer and let her have that back.
Well, you need, like I said, you need your own little desk. You like a little desk in a corner. We can put a monitor and a little baby computer. You just stack it all up over there with your own little keyboard. You sit there, like, yeah, I got my own little corner. Steam has introduced me to all kinds of games that I never thought I would play more of. I played Hydroneer for a while. That game was probably the most graphic absorbing game I've ever played. My poor computer was sitting there doing, we're not a nuclear reactor! Plug us into the damn sun! Then we'll work! It's like, we ain't got power, but that's okay. We're gonna rob the whole fucking grid. Let's go! It's screaming away. There's flames blowing out the back, like Ghost Rider's holding onto that shit. Like, it's just chugging. My poor guy in the game's like, I'm not gonna survive. I have like 1,000 smelters going. There's pipes running everywhere. They're all pulsating and glowing. And I'm just like, oh shit, turn down the video quality. Turn on the video quality. It's still like, you're not qualified. It's still chugging. Buildings are rendering weird. I'm like, no. There's a giant 900-foot wide moth flying over the planet. I'm like, what the fuck? But even with it chugging, it was a great game.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, there he is.
I wasn't completely sold on PC games until I got into Valheim.
Yeah, but it's kind of cool that we got into it.
Survival games are more fun on PC. Playing Ark on console, and Ark is technically rated as one of the highest and best survival games to come out in the last decade.
Garbage. Garbage. Straight garbage.
What do you think, Alien buddy? Garbage?
Straight garbage.
Is that a tiki head on the back of that guy? What kind of backpack is that?
My backpack?
No, on the alien.
On the alien? I don't know. It looks like a jetpack. Get up and look at it. I can't get up.
I don't know.
I'm camera master, dude. Look at it. Tell me what it is. Now everybody's curious.
Now I'm curious.
Is it like an alien jetpack? Repulsor type deal? I don't know.
Yeah, it
I
looks
think it'd be like some space thing.
I thought so too, but it looks weird.
It looks weird, but it's
maybe it's a ventilator or a jetpack.
It's a jetpack.
Probably a jetpack. How much of my alien are you staring at during this whole process?
Apparently,
not very often.
Apparently a lot, because you look at a jetpack.
Hey.
I like how he has a bald
That was the
spot
last
of paint
place
on
I
his
had
head.
my look. What?
The paint on his head isn't all there. There's a bald spot on the side facing towards where I have the camera.
Yeah.
It's just got like a perfect shine. It's terrible. Now, Valheim sold me on playing in PC games just for the fact that I like survival games, but I feel like I could play them smoother with a mouse than I can with a controller.
Yeah. I can see that.
It's just something about the controls that are definitely designed to have all the buttons for options.
Yep, sort of like Astroneer, where you kind of have to like.
Astroneer is amazing on PC. I know you guys haven't played it yet, but it is definitely worth your time. What?
I'm talking to Amanda because she's watching Godzilla.
Yeah, I know. Well, include the rest of the podcast and what's going on in Godzilla. What scene are we at? Where are we at? Actors? What's going on?
No, don't Google it.
No, you're doing
how
the thing. Oh, how do you not know?
It's Scarlet Witch. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
What's the actress's name?
I don't know what the actress's name is. It's Scarlet Witch.
You don't know the actress' name?
No, I have no idea.
What?
I don't do names.
She's the Olsen kid. Elizabeth Olsen. The person that plays Scarlet Witch.
Yeah. The Olsen.
Now bring up the guy.
Look at the guy. Look at the guy.
He plays Quicksilver.
Boom.
Quicksilver.
What the fuck? Who? The dude gets shot. No remembrance there. Jesus, savagery. Dude caught a bullet. somehow. Not sure why.
It's the only thing he caught in the entire movie.
It's the only shit he caught. Yeah, weird shit.
Yeah, she pulled this shit on me the other night because I was watching Homefront.
Yep.
And she's like, "Oh, do you know who this actress is?" I was like, "No."
She's
like,
"It's
Winona Ryder." She's like, "It's Winona Ryder." I was like, "Okay." She's like, "What about this one?" She named off another one. And I was like, "I have no idea who these people are." She's like, "How do you not know?" I did because I'm watching a movie because it's Jason Statham and he's whooping everybody's ass. I don't give a fuck.
I could pick Bradley Cooper out of a lineup by his abs.
And apparently the actor was James Franco, and I have no idea who the fuck that is anyway.
James Franco is the one that did the interview with Seth Rogen where he went to go see Kim Jong-un.
Oh, okay.
See, he does the handshake thing.
Just gotta give me a movie.
Spider-Man 1 and 2. OG Spider-Man, he played Hobgoblin.
Yep.
Oh, he played, what's his name?
He played...
Osborn.
Yep, he played Harry Osborn.
Played Harry Osborn in Spider-Man. Why didn't you fucking tell me that?
The best Spider-Mans. The best. Screw Tom Holland. Screw all of them. Tobey Maguire was the OG.
Yes, he was.
Right.
I can't wait for that Spider-Man to come out.
It's going to be the best.
They're doing the Spider-Verse shit with the real people. I can't wait.
As long as they stick to the Tobey Maguire way of using a mannequin for the swinging scenes.
That would be awesome.
They won't.
Go back and watch those. It's so great. When you know it's a mannequin, you're like, that poor actress had to sit there and swing on like a rock, basically, and just stare at it like, oh, there's a person in there. And you're like, no, it doesn't flinch for like 5 minutes. Killed me. Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield, and though I didn't hate Andrew Garfield as much as everybody else did, neither of them had the balls to freaking dress emo and dance down the street. So, get the fuck out of here.
This is true.
Get out of here. All right?
All right. Yeah.
I had to pick one person to like out of that third movie, and it sure as hell wasn't Topher. Screw Topher.
Garbage.
Here's a fact. Spider-Man 1. First scene, he goes into school, and he's in the locker room after he gets bit. He's like walking through, and he gets in a fight with Flash Gordon. All right? Flash Thompson. Whatever the fuck his name is. But he gets in a fight with Flash, and the guy that plays Flash is Joe Mangiafico. That's Young Joe. Better known as the guy using the penis pump in Magic Mike. Even better known as he plays Deathstroke.
Nice.
Even better known as he plays D&D with Big Show and Tom Morello. So,
oh, that's really cool.
He's the guy that hosts that whole entire thing. He has a really impressive room, like cave thing, where he has all these little minifigs and yeah, pretty neat.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like really impressive. And the dude's freaking shredded. And he's married to that hot Spanish chick from the new Al Bundy show.
He's the one that pushes the car in front of
I know who you're talking about.
Dave knows Family. Yeah, Modern Family. He's married to that Spanish chick.
I was just informed.
Right? I mean, his kids must have been fucking amazing. But he probably never had kids.
The lovely person sitting next to me doesn't remember Age of Ultron and who Quicksilver is.
How the hell? Quicksilver's the most controversial character in the Marvel cinematic universe all together. There's 2 Quicksilvers. Here's a fact. Hit her with this one. Quicksilver in Age of Ultron plays. Anybody remember what his first role was? Plays freaking Kick-Ass. And who's Kick-Ass's best friend? He's Quicksilver in the X-Men movies. So both of the main characters from Kick-Ass are Quicksilver.
That's funny.
That's great.
Crazy small world when it comes to that. Quicksilver is the most controversial character. WandaVision, they had a guy that looked like Quicksilver. It was the same actor. He played Quicksilver, but it was X-Men Days of Future Past Quicksilver playing MCU Quicksilver.
Oh, that's great.
And then everyone was like, oh shit, they're going to merge the worlds together because WandaVision, that's MCU. And then it gets to the end and they're like, no, he's just an average dude. So now everyone's like, yo, so there's a guy that looks exactly like Quicksilver, but he's not Quicksilver. But she pretended he was a whole different Quicksilver.
Right.
And they were like, "You all got to calm the hell down. We can't do this."
We understand that Quicksilver is very fast and he probably has fucked with the multiverse, but we don't need that.
But in MCU, Quicksilver's dead somehow.
Yep.
We're not sure how he died.
MCU, Quicksilver dead.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, but he died.
Yeah, they killed him, and
Age of
He
Ultron.
he pushes a car in front of Hawkeye or something, and then he gets shot like 8 or 9 times. But I mean, he's faster than the light, so
Yeah.
So he could have pushed the car and gotten out of the way.
Yeah, he could have pushed the car, caught all the bullets, reloaded the other guy's freaking guns, and then still got back before anybody noticed.
Yeah.
It's crazy. No, that looking at the timeline of all these actors and actresses, it's insane to see how close they are to being into other stuff.
Yeah.
The MCU is very broad, but very small at the same time. It's kind of like them watching Winter Soldier and Falcon. That's got a whole bunch of like cameos.
I gotta continue watching that because
episode 3, so good.
that first episode was really good. I gotta continue it now.
Yeah, through the first episode.
Not quite.
Fucking
kids are assholes, man. Assholes.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Kids.
But the end of the first episode has another person that pertains to my freaking actor factoids. Son of a bitch! How small the universe is!
Oh, shit.
There's a guy in the end of the freaking episode that's the kid of somebody that's already in the MCU. How crazy is that? An established character, and neither of them are young.
That's crazy.
What the fuck? Yeah. And I didn't even know this guy had a kid, but I recognized him by his jawline. And I was like, shit, there's only one other man that's got that kind of jawline. And I looked it up and I was like, shit, I was right. That's his kid. I was like, nobody looks like that. There's only one species in this galaxy that looks like that head.
Who was it?
You didn't see the end, so I can't spoil it.
Spoil it.
I can't
We'll
spoil
talk about it tomorrow. I'll watch it. I've only got like 20
It's
minutes
been
left
3
of the
weeks.
episode. I know.
It's been out for 3 weeks.
I'm a little behind.
I'm super excited for this because this movie has freaking the series has George St. Pierre in it somewhere. And GSP is an awesome fighter, but his English has always been choppy. But he was really cool in Winter Soldier at the beginning when he fought Captain America. So I was like, I want to see him in this series. I haven't seen him yet, but I know he's in there somewhere. He's in the first episode, and that's it.
Oh, that's all you get.
And I have no idea.
None
Maybe
for
there's
you.
more. There better be more. He's really cool.
When is that Spider-Man movie supposed to be coming out?
Nobody knows about any movies because of COVID.
Yep.
I mean, we're not even talking about the movie that's coming out next week.
Movie
Yeah.
coming out next week.
Black Widow.
Oh, they pushed it back that far? Damn.
Yeah, it still hasn't come out.
Damn.
And it's got the worst thing in the world. The villain that's in Black Widow should have been in Spider-Man, could have been in Captain America, but no, they gave it to Black Widow, which is it doesn't accent this villain, which means that everything in this movie is gonna be a wash.
Oh, that sucks.
Because her main villain is Taskmaster.
Ah, Jesus.
Yeah, Taskmaster is a master of mimicking other people's fighting styles. Yes, she could fight, but it looks really cool when he does it against like super soldiers.
Now, is this supposed to be like an Origins movie, or is it after the whole fallout of?
Yeah, well, she's dead.
The last one. Yeah.
So we know she's dead. She went kaput. She didn't even bounce, which is obviously the world's least bounciest rock at the bottom of there.
She just went
Gravity be damned on Vormir. Yeah, she just went thud. No splat, just thud. That's a splat scenario.
Yeah.
The amount that she fell? Oh, yeah.
That's a splat and some drainage of blood into like a weird cryptic symbol and drips down and makes blade. Like,
yeah.
One of those scenarios. But no, it's supposed to be like before all that, which I hate shit that goes into the past. Her story sucks.
They're just messing up with like they're like, well, we don't really know where we want to go, so we're gonna start going backwards.
Her story's terrible. I mean, she like taking a childbirth, putting in all girls, like assassin training school, and it's like.
Yep.
Then there's this guy. It should be Red Guardian. I believe he's in this one. Red Guardian's like the Soviet Captain America, kind of a knockoff super soldier.
Yep.
We're getting to that point, which everybody was always scared we're going to get to, and unfortunately, freaking Falcon and Winter Soldier is really addressing it, but basically, there's a lot of super soldiers out there. There's a whole bunch of them. Like, they're just going to start throwing them out everyone's face, and you're going to hear the same line out of everything. Oh, who do you think you are, Captain America?
Yep.
Oh, you're not as good as Captain America. No shit. The guy got it right. He went in 80 pounds soaking wet, came out looking like goddamn a god. I don't know what the hell to tell you.
Right? I don't know. They did it right, but they can't duplicate it. We understand.
That scene when he comes out of that capsule was the first time that actress saw Chris Evans shirtless.
Oh God!
And when she like went to go touch him, that was all like a spoof. She wasn't supposed to do that. But she was like, it actually like blew her mind.
Oh wow! That's perfect.
Stupid shredded. Yeah.
You're not supposed to touch him, but damn.
Yeah, it was just that one scene. She just kind of like forgot her lines and just kind of looked at him. It was one of those like, yeah, I'm amazing. Okay, I'm Chris Evans.
Right.
You might have seen me on Calvin Klein's underwear model. You might have seen me in Fantastic Four. You might have seen me in Tommy Hilfiger. You might have seen me in every single men's modeling career ever.
Right.
Might have seen me in, some of the greatest movies growing up. Every parody movie possible. Not Another Teen Movie. American Pie.
Been around a while. Just kind of like out there though. Like I don't need to really need lead role. I just need to pay the bills. I just like being there. I like the money. It's good.
His greatest role
because I'm really good at just doing this. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm content. Like
I'm good. No, his best role was still Scott Pilgrim versus the World. As one of the evil ex-boyfriends.
Yep.
Evil ex-boyfriend that's an actor. He just plays a douchebag actor. It's so good.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely...
I can't believe he's still haven't finished Falcon. But yeah, but Black Widow's going to have that. She's going to be going to past, talk about her past, and then it's going to put a whole bunch of loopholes in Endgame that Endgame already didn't need.
All right. Like we didn't know this was going to happen.
Endgame already has enough loopholes.
We all know how it ends. She dies. She goes splat.
No, she don't splat. She just goes thud.
Oh, that's right. She goes thud.
She goes thud. There's no splat. There should have been splat.
And then the yellow stone comes flying up. And
no, you wake up in the hot tub jacuzzi from the future. You wake up in the pond, and then you got the stone. You're like, damn, look at this view. Damn, this is some cozy black water. Damn, I don't want to leave, but hell, got my stone. Thanos came out of that show. He got with a hyperbolic time chamber. He was like, whoa. I feel fresh as fuck. The juices are between my ball chin. It's going to put loopholes. I don't
understand how they're going to do any of that. This is how you know Deadpool is never going to be a part of the MCU.
He is. Ryan Reynolds signed a very massive contract that they can't disclose.
Oh, of course.
Then what are they going to do with freaking Cable?
Cable can still be part of it. Thanos is dead.
Yeah.
Ish. As long as they don't try to bring Thanos back to life, they can use Cable. Luckily, Josh Brolin's face is Cable is he's got a weird face.
Yeah.
And Josh Brolin can keep his appearance odd enough where people will easily be able to differentiate the voice. And they'll just look at it and they'll do, okay, that's Cable's voice. And then they'll see Thanos and they won't even think of it because Thanos isn't really a voice. He's just a presence.
Yeah.
They really hammered in there when he showed up. Poof. Now he's there. Everybody gets to die. Who wants to die first?
Right.
They did a really good job with that. Now, Endgame had loopholes.
You get squished, and talk to you later.
The biggest loophole for Endgame was Mjolnir. Mjolnir was a problem, and they never addressed it. And I feel like there's scenes that they cut out of it because Thor goes to the past to get the ether. He takes Mjolnir from that time. That means from that time, Thor Dark World, he doesn't have Mjolnir.
Yeah.
He uses Mjolnir to win the fight at the end of Thor Dark World against the Dark Elves. That means that Thor doesn't win.
Yeah, he loses.
Yeah, so that timeline's screwed. But Captain America brings it to the past. Where'd it go? He dropped the shield off with Sam. And that's it. Somewhere out there is the world's heaviest doorstop.
Right? Who moved it?
Like, if God forbid, somehow Captain America does die, that's going to be in his house. You can't move it.
It's just there.
It's there. You're trying to sell the house, and you're like, well, you can't use the living room because there's a hammer in the middle of the floor. I'm like, oh, we'll just get rid of the hammer. Sure.
We tried to move it, but it's there. It's part of the house. It's like for $50,000.
Yeah. And the Thor Ragnarok, the hammer gets destroyed. The pieces are still in Norway.
Yeah.
Nothing is done with those? Are they still stuck there? Does the spell get broken if it's shattered? I have no freaking idea.
I don't know.
Is there a little pile of rocks and metal that everyone just walks by and they keep tripping on? They're like, son of a bitch, stupid impervious freaking metal. Or did Thor go back and scoop it up with a little dust pail?
I think he went back and scooped it up.
He went back with his super broom.
That should have been an after credit scene, him going back with a dust pail and a little thing like, oh, there goes that hammer.
Right, there goes that one. Let's see if we can get something else.
Well, it would have been perfect, but no.
All right. And his axe, now can anybody pick up the axe because it doesn't have the same power as Mjolnir?
Yes. The Stormbreaker in the comics was designed for Beta Ray Bill. It's because Beta Ray Bill stole Mjolnir from Thor. Odin makes Stormbreaker for Beta Ray Bill so that he could have Thor's power and give the hammer back to Thor. So that way, technically in the comics, it turns out to be like two Thors technically flying around. But Beta Ray Bill is a freaky looking dude. He's got a horse head. Human body, Thor body. No, we did. He's technically in Ragnarok, his head is up on the, next to Thanos, is up on that big statue in the middle.
Yeah, I saw
closest Beta Ray Bill we got. But yeah, that's what it's for. But technically, anyone can pick up Stormbreaker if you can wield it. You just don't always have the power.
Yeah. It's a pretty big thing. And it's actually got weight to it. It's not just one of those.
Yeah. And it's heavy. It's, you don't have the power. The Stormbreaker allows you to control the Bifrost, but not everybody can go through the Bifrost. So it's really a gamble. That was the biggest loophole. It's like, why didn't anybody just land? Why didn't Thor go up to Thanos and just launch his ass through the Bifrost?
Yeah, that would have been just too fucking simple.
I mean, easy as that. Take the whole freaking army and just suck them through the Bifrost into outer space. Voila, you're dead.
Too easy.
See?
Too easy.
And where the fuck is Ghost Rider?
Right?
Where's
we
Nicolas
missed
Cage?
our moment. There was supposed to be a scene where he was in the end. We came out of one of the portals. It was supposed to come out of the ground. Like he was coming from hell. And it didn't.
That would have been perfect. Like, that would have been.
It would have been great.
It's like, yes. And you didn't even have to use Nicolas Cage because you didn't even have to have him talk. All you had to do was have him drive across.
Yeah, even if you just wanted that CGI version.
Any of film.
But you need to have Nicolas Cage because you need those cheesy ass Nicolas Cage lines showing up to a giant ass war. I don't care. I love the second Ghost Rider movie. And I know it got bad for stipulations, but the CGI in it is amazing.
The second Ghost Rider movie was really good.
It was very dull story, and it wasn't a lot going on, but the Ghost Rider itself was perfect. It was just that evil creature and the smokiness and the fire. It was
Nicolas
awesome.
Cage was good at it.
Nicolas Cage was really into it. Like, he was allowed to just play that free, like, rated R character. And it's going to be interesting because they're going to have to introduce all that stuff in there. If they're smart, they'll get Nicolas Cage to join.
Yeah, but Nicolas Cage is also getting up in that part where it's like it'll be hard for him to.
But he only has to do talking roles.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it, Johnny Storm or Johnny Blaze. He doesn't fight anyone. The writer does it all. So you literally have a stunt guy play Ghost Rider. Nicolas Cage has to be there for like talking.
Yeah,
true.
But I don't want to hear anything about age and people acting at older ages. Sam Elliott played the older Ghost Rider.
Oh,
he was like 146 years old.
He played the older Ghost Rider in the first movie. And that
we understand that.
He's 75 years old.
All right, he was just doing
and he still looks like he did when he did freaking Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze.
Oh yeah, like he looked the same when he was doing that stuff on the ranch and everything else. Yeah. Right, seeing him play on the ranch was crazy.
Right, the one thing he never shaves is his fucking mustache.
Hey, his only picture on Wikipedia is him without the mustache.
Yeah. He doesn't do that
somewhere. That's so bad.
No, the stash is Sam Elliott.
Pretty much. The stash is everything. Except for when it's on Superman. Oh, they just finished today. I know you guys don't keep up with social media or any of the news really too much. They finished filming season 2 of The Witcher.
Did they?
Nice. It's done. They said by the end of 2021 it'll be out. Yeah, suck on that, everything else. I know what I'm binging. Witcher. It's going right into Witcher 3.
Oh, damn.
So we're going to have his father, well, the guy that trained him. Then we'll have an older, what's-her-face? And then still Henry Cavill. That's the greatest role ever because you could play any point of the Witcher's life and the actor doesn't have to be put under makeup to look older.
Nope.
It's great. And you could skip generations. And the way they did the first season was awesome. How like the first 9 of the 10 episodes are all in the past.
Right.
And you didn't know until you got to the end.
It's like, yep, guess what, guys? This is going to be really cool. We're just going to say that doesn't change. So enjoy.
Yep. Love that series. He was everybody's dream as an RPG character. Too many games had like too many freaking knights and saviors, and The Witcher is the perfect character. We're just like, well, if I just kill the guy, I ain't got to run around to like 20 different missions.
Right? I just got to kill him. All right, well, that's all I need to do. Like, how about
stealth mission? Not today.
And we're good. I'll make sure it gets done.
It was great.
I got a question. What is the creature that Godzilla is fighting in this first movie?
That is the Muto. You looking at the first one? There's two of them.
But it looks like a really bad, pitch black animal.
No, that is the Muto. It's a beetle.
Okay.
All creatures are something. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a beetle. There's a bigger one. There's 2 of them, technically. So the premise of the first movie is there's a male and female. They need radiation to make eggs.
Oh, damn.
It just seemed...
And Godzilla's like, fuck your babies.
I'm waiting for Vin Diesel to come out and stab it in the head with a bone.
I mean, okay, here we go. Ridiculous endings. Anybody else watch The Meg?
No.
No, okay, I refuse to watch that because it looks so bad.
You need to watch it. I'm going to give away a whole bunch here, but I don't care about the spoilers. It's been out long enough. Everybody should have seen this gem. Jason Statham works as a marine biologist in an underground water place, obviously, like super duper deep, and it's like super all glass window and stuff. You know, like Deep Blue.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, it looks exactly like that. And then suddenly there's a giant shark. So he does what sharks do. He goes to the beach.
Deep remastered.
Yeah, pretty close. So the shark attacks the water-based thing. They're all like, oh, fuck that shark. We don't know what it is. They go back up to the oil rig at the top. Then the big shark starts eating other sharks, and then it goes to the beach and starts eating people.
I think I've seen
Long
that
story
one.
short, Jason Statham kills it by punching it.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I actually think I've seen that one.
The most 90s tacular shark movie I've ever seen in my life. They shoot it, they drop a bomb on it.
Yeah, but it takes
Jason Statham punches it. It had the same climactic ending as Vin Diesel stomping the parking garage and the whole building falls over.
Yeah. We're not getting into that.
Oh, he's going to space. So, it's going to get interesting. Did you guys see the Suicide Squad trailer?
Not yet.
The Suicide Squad 2 trailer with John Cena.
Yeah, no. I saw it.
I did not get to see that.
Oh my god, it's so good. So good. John Cena was born for that role.
What role is he doing?
He's playing I think it's the Protector. It's either the Protector or he's playing, I forgot his name. But it's hilarious. Basically, the guy's problem is that he wants to be the most American person ever and protect everyone he could find. And if he has to kill somebody else to do it, then that's what the fuck he does. And he doesn't see the bad in that. So if, like, you're getting bullied by your freaking neighbor, your neighbor's not that bad a person, you just kill your neighbor, and then now you're not getting bullied.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it only works so far until it's like, oh, well, that person said something bad about you. All right, I'll go kill him. All right, now nobody said anything bad about you. It gets a little out of hand.
Yep.
But in his head, he is like saving the world. It is fantastic. He is hilarious. The rant about sucking 1,000 dicks for America is great. You gotta watch the trailer because he is a perfect character for that.
Yeah, I watched the trailer, and the only thing that's the constant is the freaking the warden.
Yep,
that is the only constant in the movie from the first one.
She's nope. They still have it's not Fury. Nick, the military guy from the first one. So the same guy.
Okay, yeah.
He's still in there. He's just wearing the t-shirt in this one. He's actually wearing like his comic book suit. They did Polka Dot Man. Alright, Polka Dot Man. He has weaponized polka dots.
Weaponized polka dots.
Yep. They did Rat Girl.
Oh my god.
These are the most screwball characters that they could have dug out of a pit. And they went deep. Alright. They goddamn did King Shark.
Yeah,
again?
Super duper fucking deep on this one.
Right? They
not just normal King Shark, they did King Shark with like King Shark's got like 4 brain cells.
Like I said, did they not learn anything after they put him on TV?
On TV, he looked badass. This one, he looks good, but he's still like, you're still like, whoa, this is kind of weird. I mean, he looks way better than what they did to poor freaking that giant alligator man. Mini alligator man.
Mini alligator man.
From the first one. It was freaking,
yeah.
God, I forget his name. Yeah. He used to be huge. No, he's not.
Man.
No, they did Pokemon Man, Rat Girl. That's it. I think he's the Protector. They did King Shark. There's a couple other guys there.
Well,
Rat Girl's a fucking terrible character.
Did they get a bunch of other A-list people doing it, or did they get a bunch of nobodies?
There's some like known actors. The person playing Polka Dot Man strikes me as like, I know this guy, but I can't put the name to it. That's like, I'll look up his name. I'll find that shit.
Okay, completely unrelated topic.
Okay.
Did anybody else catch in Godzilla the name of the sub when they're briefing Lieutenant Brody after his father died?
No. The Nautilus?
It's the Nautilus.
Okay.
I could see them using that. It's
I see them using it as a thing.
It's because it's the nuclear sub.
Well, yeah, it's one of the. I think it's the only one. There might be one other
like
one.
Iconic nuclear subs.
Yeah, it's one of the first
an iconic
ones.
sub, and they used it in this movie. They used footage of it.
Yeah, they probably paid buco bucks, and they probably got the tour footage.
And we all need to go see Suicide Squad 2 because it has Sylvester Stallone in it.
That's just Stallone.
It doesn't say what role he plays.
It doesn't say what role he plays.
Oh,
yep.
God.
I don't know what he plays, but he needs. It's got Idris Elba. I'm perfectly fine with Idris Elba playing Bloodsport, which I guess is Bloodsport's like Sportmaster. Remember the Young Justice series?
No.
Yeah. You didn't watch Young Justice?
Nope.
Damn, son, you missed out on one of the greatest like DC animated series ever. They had everybody in Young Justice. That shit was freaking.
Yeah, I didn't get to see that one.
There's 3 seasons out, but I do believe the first season's on Netflix.
Is it? I'll see.
I do believe so. Look it up. And if it's not and it's on Amazon, they're worth watching. Every single one of them is worth it. It is fantastic. And it gives you a broad understanding of the DC universe. It's really good. David Dastmalchian is playing Polka Dot Man.
The fuck?
We know him. I know we know him.
What are the movies?
Man. He played Scarecrow in Dark Knight.
Oh, okay. He's the doctor and everything else. I know.
He's Dr. Crane.
Yeah.
I only recognize him because his eyes are funky.
He's probably the best Dr. Crane.
That was a great character that was so underdone.
Yeah.
I wanted so much more.
Oh, if they gave him so much, like they could have used him for so much more, but like
It could have been his own movie.
He could have.
That was the only issue besides Christian Bale being 4'2". That I really hated how they did the villains. Christian Bale's not in there.
Well, that's because Christian Bale didn't want to get upstaged.
Yeah, that shit bugs me.
And guess what, dude? Batman gets upstaged. It's just how it is.
Yeah. Well, it's what gives the aspect to it. You're supposed to have that little bit of reminding Batman he's human.
Against Batman because he's good and bad at the same time. Yes, he is good, but he has to do bad things. So you can't really like him, but you like him.
Nathan Fillion. I want to know what part he plays.
Nathan Fillion?
The guy. Yes. I want to know what part he plays.
Okay, he's in the new movie?
Yeah, because I've been watching The Rookie.
Alrighty, The Rookie. I don't know what this guy looks like, so I'm really going to have to just dig in here. Let's see.
Oh, he did a whole bunch of
he's the dude from fuck. It was on Sci-Fi. He played the librarian.
Yep.
He was the one. I think that was him.
He also did
I think he was the librarian.
the name of
Firefly.
He did
Firefly.
That was Jinx on
Son of a bitch.
That was simultaneous.
Firefly was so good.
He's done a lot of things, but I want to know what he's playing.
It doesn't say who he's playing, so he's probably playing the villain. They don't list villains that often, unless they're easy to tell.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah, Suicide Squad.
Him and Sylvester Stallone are in the movie.
Yeah.
And then let's say what part they're playing.
Sylvester Stallone and Firefly. I'm cool with that. Firefly was so good. R.I.P. Most underrated sci-fi show ever.
The Falcon and the Winter Soldier confirms Godzilla and Kong Monsterverse exists in the MCU.
There's all kinds of weird shit that's getting confirmed because of Falcon Winter Soldier. I don't even think they meant to confirm it all, but there's weird shit going on.
Yeah, how they're adding things together now with WandaVision, and they're trying to tie everything together.
I hate WandaVision.
And they're trying to pump the brakes on it. They're like it's kind of, but it's not. It's gonna be now.
It's tough. I mean, it's already open.
Oh yeah, it's but you're using the same actors.
I know.
It's like, so what do you want from us? You're on the same network. You're not going to movies. We're not making that much money because we're still doing a side job while we're getting the bigger jobs all lined up. Like, you still got to pay us. We understand that's how contracts work. You pay us for this, we get a lot of money, we get some gross out of this, and then we get a little less to do this. But it's spread out. It's an actual paycheck for them.
Everything gets to be a paycheck.
Right? Like, it's just it's how it works.
That's how it goes. All right, we about ready to wrap this up?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Are we all jumping on Valheim? So Ken can finish his house, too?
Oh, I finished my house this afternoon.
Oh, you finished your house? Nice.
You did?
Yeah.
I didn't know if you did or not. I chopped down a bunch more wood. There's wood
I can't jump on Valheim because if I do, then Amanda's got to change TVs again. I'm pretty sure she'll kill me. So I think I'm just going to play Fallout.
All right, why don't you just play on the laptop?
Because then I got to play on the little screen. I don't want to play on the little screen.
Oh, now sound only size matters. Okay, guy.
Actually, I might be able to switch it over to the big TV.
It's an HDMI cable, dude. Just plug it into the big TV.
Yeah, I'll switch over to Valheim. Amanda's going to switch TVs.
Oh, okay. Why is she watching Godzilla versus King Kong on a smaller TV?
No, she's watching just Godzilla right now on the smaller TV.
Why? It's a monster movie. You need the biggest TV you could find.
Because the Xbox is hooked to the biggest TV.
Yeah, but she needs to sit in front of the biggest TV, real close, while watching the monster movie. It really brings an experience when Godzilla's hovering over you.
Oh, well, we haven't even seen Godzilla yet.
You're killing me.
We're almost an hour into the movie and there is no Godzilla.
Oh, he's coming. He's like a side character in this movie.
Next, 10
it's
minutes.
Great.
Like the first movie takes forever. He's only in the last
It's in the last half hour, but it's fantastic. It's like the movie's just going and going, and then suddenly you're like, "Oh shit, Godzilla moment!"
And I gotta run upstairs and get the charger for my phone, the wireless charger out of my bedroom.
Okay.
My phone's dying, and
It's gonna get disconnected anyways.